Well, here I am once again at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills, and it doesn't seem to matter when I come, it's always busy here. There's always a steady stream of cars, and holidays, the traffic can be pretty serious on the holiday weekends. So let's go see who we can find today. Hi friends! Well, Thanksgiving is just a couple of days away, and when I think of Thanksgiving, I think of two things. I think of eating too much, and I think of family. So I thought that today I would visit a few people here at the Forest Lawn Hollywood Hills Memorial Park who are very identified with family and family TV shows. One of my all-time favorite family-oriented TV shows has to be Happy Days. How many of you were fans of the show? You probably all remember that the creator of Happy Days and its many spin-offs was Garry Marshall. Actor, producer, screenwriter, director. He pretty much did it all, and he did it really well. He also directed some of the most popular movies ever made, from To Beaches to the mega hit Pretty Woman. He really was a very talented guy. To find his final resting place is pretty easy. You drive through the front gates of Forest Lawn Hollywood Hills and you head straight up the hill until you can't go any further, and then on the right hand side is the Lincoln Terrace, and you'll recognize it because there's a big statue of Lincoln and a beautiful memorial. And Garry Marshall's gravesite is just right in front of the memorial, just to the right of the statue. His epitaph reads, "I devoted my life to making people of all ages laugh and be happy. I leave with the peaceful feeling I did." Who could ask for a better legacy than that? And the bench that you see right in front of his gravesite is a memorial bench that has a plaque that reads, "The Barbara and Garry Marshall Family." And then underneath it says, "Sit on it." Funny to the end. I'll pan around like I normally do so you can get a better idea of the location of this gravesite. From Marshall's grave, you can see the old North Church steeple where Tom Bosley's buried. And I don't know if they were friends in real life or not, but just a few rows away from Garry Marshall's grave is the gravesite of actor Dick Van Patten. You may remember Van Patten from his very popular TV show, 8 is Enough. He played the father of 8 kids, and the popular ABC sitcom ran for 5 years, from 1977 until 1981. His epitaph reads, "Tennis in the morning, poker in the evening, racing in the afternoon." Now that sounds like the epitaph of a man who totally enjoyed his life. And from Dick Van Patten's graveside, you can look down the hill just a very short distance and see the Old North Church. It's located in the God's Acres section of the cemetery, and actor Tom Bosley, who played Howard Cunningham on Happy Days, Richie Cunningham's dad, is buried just in front of the church. His epitaph is a little bit difficult to see because of the light, but it reads, "Fiorello, Sheriff, Priest, and forever Mr. C." And then down below, in quotes, "I'm dreaming too, dreaming of you, till tomorrow comes. I'm guessing that's probably a line from a song that I'm not familiar with. If any of you know, please let me know down below in the comments section. Tom Bosley was a stage, screen, and voiceover actor who got his start in the 1950s and in 1960 won the Tony Award for Best Performance by a Featured Actor in a Musical in the Broadway musical Fiorello. He was also the star of the TV series Father Dowling Mysteries from 1989 to 1991, but he'll probably always best be remembered as Mr. C on the hit sitcom Happy Days. Bosley died at the age of 83 in the Palm Springs desert area where I live on October 19th, 2010, after battling lung cancer. Actress Erin Moran appeared in more than 75 movies and TV shows during her career, but will probably always best be remembered as playing little sister Joni Cunningham on Happy Days. Sadly, she died at the young age of 56 from throat cancer on April 22, 2017. She was cremated, and the whereabouts of her ashes are currently unknown. Actor Pat Morita appeared in more than 100 movies and TV shows during his long career, and while he's very well known for his role as Arnold on Happy Days, he'll probably always best be remembered for his role as Mr. Miyagi from the Karate Kid movies. He died November 24, 2005, at the age of 73 in Las Vegas and was cremated, and the whereabouts of his ashes are currently unknown. Actor Al Molinaro played Al Del Vecchio on the show, and he lived to the age of 96. He died in Glendale, California on October 30th, 2015, and he was also cremated, and the whereabouts of his ashes are also unknown at this time. Actor Robin Williams also appeared on Happy Days, and his role led to the very successful sitcom spin-off Mork and Mindy. Sadly, he committed suicide on August 11, 2014, at the age of 63, and he was cremated, and reportedly his ashes were scattered in the ocean. And some of you may remember that Heather O'Rourke appeared on Happy Days for 12 episodes as Heather Pfister. She had a recurring role from 1982 to 1983, but sadly died at the age of 12 from a medical condition on February 1st, 1988. She's buried at Westwood Village Memorial Park, and I visited her final resting place last year, and I'll put the link down below in case any of you would like to watch that video as well. And while she is remembered for the role she played on Happy Days, she's probably best remembered for playing the character Carol Ann in the movie Poltergeist and its sequels. From Tom Bosley's gravesite, you can look southwest across the street to the Bright Eternity section, where we'll find actress Brittany Murphy's final resting place. You may remember that she played Luann Platter on the very popular animated family show called King of the Hill for 13 seasons from 1997 until 2010. She tragically died at a very young age, but in her very short life, she accomplished quite a bit. She was in quite a number of very popular movies and TV shows, but unfortunately, she died young in a very mysterious way, and hers is one of those mysterious deaths that's never really been completely solved. She's buried right here, right behind me, and as I was walking up to her grave, I spotted these deer munching on some flowers nearby. Brittany Murphy died on December 20th, 2009 at the age of 32, and the primary cause of death was listed as pneumonia, with secondary factors of severe anemia and multiple drug intoxication. The drugs were all over-the-counter and prescription drugs, and her death was ruled accidental, and certainly mysterious to die at such a young age. And even stranger, her husband, Simon Monjack, died at the age of 40 on May 23, 2010, less than 6 months after Brittany died. And he died of virtually the same thing, in the same house where she died, which made their deaths all the more mysterious and hard to explain. And if you do happen to overeat this Thanksgiving, you may want to give thanks and a big shout out to fitness guru Jack Lalanne for all the things he did in the past to help you lose weight today. Lalanne is buried back across the street in the Old North Church graveyard, just a few rows away from Tom Bosley. When I was growing up, most adults didn't exercise. You didn't see adults walking down the street or jogging down the street or going to the gym. Family gyms on the street corner didn't really exist, but Jack Lalanne helped change that by bringing fitness and exercise into the mainstream. He has one of the most interesting headstones I've ever seen, with images that tell the story of his life engraved right on the headstone. He also has one of the longest epitaphs that I've ever seen. Jack Lalanne lived to nearly 100 years old, so it might benefit all of us to take some of his advice, which is engraved here right on his headstone. It reads, fitness pioneer, inventor, bodybuilder, chiropractor, television star, humanitarian, patriot, family man. He made the world a better place. He taught us diet and exercise were the keys to longevity. His many quotes called Lalanneisms include, anything in life is possible, and you can make it happen. Your waistline is your lifeline. Exercise is king, nutrition is queen. Put them together, and you've got a kingdom. Don't exceed the feed limit. The food you eat today is walking and talking tomorrow. 10 seconds on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. I think we've all heard that one before. It's better to wear out than to rust out. If man makes it, don't eat it. Make haste slowly. Eat right and you can't go wrong. When I play for keeps and tear the grass in great big heaps. And lastly, the world misses you, Jack. And finally, I just wanted to share with you this pilgrim-themed stained glass window that I happened to come across recently when I was visiting Forest Lawn in Glendale, California. I spotted this in the Freedom Mausoleum and thought, what a perfect way to end today's vlog with Thanksgiving just days away. So this year, I'm thankful for all of you who've watched my channel, who've subscribed, who've shared my videos with friends and on social media, who have given them thumbs up, and especially those of you who have left such interesting and helpful and thoughtful feedback and comments over the past year. So how about all of you? What are you most thankful for this year? Feel free to share with all of us down below in the comments section. I'd really love to know. It looks like these guys have started Thanksgiving a little bit early. And while it's not turkey, I guess if you're a deer, those flowers are probably a lot tastier than grass. And now it looks like they're going to go walk off their meal and provide a little bit of inspiration for the rest of us. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And as always, thanks for joining me today. And I hope you'll join me on my next road trip to the past. And if you'd like to see where these graves are located on a map, just click the link down below this video.